Still got gas, yep. Overheating, nope. Going the speed limit, yeah, roughly. Monarch Pass. We're gonna go up to 11,500 feet. We'll see how the old Quadrajet does. Ears are popping. It probably doesn't look like it, but we're climbing pretty good. She's got a little strain on her. I'm debating whether to kick it down into number 2, second. Nah, she's doing fine. Gunnison National Forest. Oh, I'm sunburned. I've tried everything to keep my arms out of the sun, but it just didn't work. Oh my God, that's kind of scary, guys. That's a huge, epic drop off right there. We'll find a spot here in a minute to turn out. I'm just gonna let everybody pass me, I don't care. This is too amazing. I want to soak it all up. We're just gonna cruise. Because my posse's on Broadway. Or actually, I should do lowrider. That'd be better, because this car, I've got it so loaded down, it kind of is a lowrider right now. Hang on, boys. Man, I hope I brought enough Rainier beer. I'm gonna have to drink at least one tonight, just to help me get relaxed. Oh man, I might have fallen dreams tonight. So guys, when you're going through stuff like this, I don't have an oil pressure gauge on here, but I'm watching my temperature, and I'm watching my RPMs, my RPMs. We got us a little Toyota. We're going in for the pass. Screw it. I can't lose my momentum. Sorry, Toyota. Chevy power. V8. Should have got a V8. 350. Yep. Definitely going to need to work on some of the tune on this thing. I feel like it needs either bigger jets, smaller jets, more timing, less timing. Something's going on with it. It just doesn't seem to be a perfectly tuned 350 to me. It's really close and it runs pretty good. Good enough that most people that weren't, you know, like a 350 Whisperer, they wouldn't even notice, but I notice. I'll give you a little quick look around. I mean, I don't know, I'm not stopping you from turning your head. Go ahead, turn it. See? It's not that hard. Turn the other way. Haha, there you did it. And everybody called you a tard. I knew you had it in you. That is the actual sound, not AI. Look at that, somebody's down there wading in it. I'd like to do that, but it's pretty steep. I wonder if I can get back up that. I'm thinking about it. Looks fun. Oh, he's doing a little fishing or something. Wouldn't that be fun to come down on a canoe or on a raft? God, what a place. This one is not a Z28, which sort of makes it these days a little bit rare because everyone tended to hot rod out the plain Jane models to try to make them like a Z28, you know? So guys, I've just been having an epic time. I'm very near my motel. I probably won't make any more videos today or clips until we get back, because I'm getting there down to the wire. I'm ready to turn the radio on and hear some tunes. Maybe find a Haggard tune. I hadn't heard any Haggard in a while. Have you? Not on the radio anyway, but let's get that shot right there. God, I'm trying not to cuss. Don't want to use thy Lord's name in vain just because something is so freaking amazing, but it is. And you know, this ain't some YouTube TV magic or something. This is the real deal. Beautiful. Yeah, man, what a place, what a car. Got a tank full of gas. I don't know, I think this might be the Monarch River, but that is a 1979 Camaro that I've driven all the way from the West Coast past the Continental Divide. And we're standing in the remnants of it here, the leftovers, the last little bit. Well, that old sun is starting to set over the Rocky Mountains. That means we need to put that hammer down and get on down the road, get to our motel. But I wanted to stop and share this with you guys because it's just epic. Speaking of epic, back to the journey. Shut up, I'll turn when I'm ready to turn. Stop telling me what to do.
At the stop sign, turn right onto 3rd Street. Then you'll take your first right toward 4th Street.
Down toward the southern side of Colorado, be in New Mexico before we know it. I wince every time I hear that tire rub or when some jackwagon like a minute ago, I turned the camera off to change the battery, and this big, huge tour bus passed me up. I was doing like probably about 80, and this tour bus passed me like I was standing still, and then he cuts over in front of me about maybe 2 car lengths, but all of a sudden gravel and shit started coming up off his dually wheels. So, see, people that don't have cars like this, they don't respect them. That's the problem. You can try to have a big gap in between you and the person in front of you, and some person in a Prius or some other disposable car, on any modern car, they're all disposable. The car I'm in right here is not disposable. That's the difference between what they used to make versus, and they, you know, and I'll be honest with you, the 70s were not known for the best quality that we ever made. This was the last of the good cars. Something to ponder on while we're driving here. Seems like I do all the talking. You guys are just quiet as a mouse over there. Cat got your tongue or something? Well, I'd like to hear some Conway Twitty right now or something like that, you know. Maybe some old John Denver. We're getting close though. This is how you know you're almost out of Colorado. And see, I could do 80 if I wanted to, but it'd just make these guys feel bad. Plus they wouldn't get to soak up the eye candy of this car as I drive by. I went to a rest stop yesterday in Utah, I think it was. I don't even know. It was one of those places. One of the 7 states that I've been in the last 3 days. I went to this rest stop, rest area, you know, fancy. Oh, I took some great pictures. Maybe I'll insert a couple here because it was a great time. Yeah, that's right. Going to the bathroom was a great time. No one actually talked to me on that one, but this one guy, he couldn't stand it. He had to go over and eyeball the car all around like it was at a car show, okay? It wasn't a car show. It was a fucking rest stop, and I had all my stuff in there, including my wallet, right, with you know, some cash in it. So he's over there kind of, now he didn't put his face up on the glass, but he was looking in, and I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you know? I didn't bow up, but I stood over there because I was stretching my legs, and I gave him a stank eye, let's just put it that way, and he backed off immediately. If you practice that, guys. If you don't know about stank eye, you better learn it. Oh, see, I gotta be careful here. This right here will get you in real trouble. Cops like to sit down here on the other side of this and bust your ass when you're trying to leave Colorado, for some reason. Yeah, today I'm gonna have a good day. I hope you'll have a good day too. And you know, guys, a lot of times it's attitude. It's easy for me to say that, right? Sitting behind the wheel of this beautiful Camaro in God's country, making videos. I mean, you know, super celebrity, the hands-on channel. Such a mystique. You don't know where I live, you don't know my name, but you still tune in, and we're still friends. And you come on cruises like this with me. I'm gonna call this the motorboat cam. If you know, you know. When the car starts vibing like that, it's like y'all are motorboating over there. It's kind of weird, actually. Yeah, come on by me. Yeah. Go out there and find all them smokies for me. I need a CB in here. It's like, when I look at this car, it's sort of like the back end is missing something. Even if I don't have a CB, I need the antennae. Quit motorboating over there. What's wrong with you? It's not even an appropriate time to do that.
Whether you're working toward a career in nursing,
Alright, come on, leave it alone. You've already been through the radio stations like 4 times. There's nothing good on. Just turn it off, listen to the road. You know the road is long. The road is strong. Most importantly, the road is down to get the friction on. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. Try sliding across that road on your face off a motorcycle wreck or something. Yeah. It loves getting the friction on. One thing I'm bad about in the daytime on this car, I try to use my turn signals, but the lights are in kind of a weird spot, so I'm not looking for them. And then I feel like a real gomer because 2-3 miles later, I'll look down and be like, oh shit, I've had my turn signal on for 3 miles. But I try to be thorough and let everyone know my intentions. Even after I've completed them. This car is real good for knee driving, if you know what I mean. And you know something I noticed? Just the seating position. Of course, you're down low like a sports car, like almost like a Corvette or something. So it's hard to get in and out of it without making the old man noises. But I've been working on that. I found a couple of systems I'll show you. One of them is you're already so low, you just go ahead and put your hand on the what do they call that? That strip on the bottom there of the door, on the door frame. Yeah, you just put your left hand down on that for if you're driving, and you kind of can pivot around on that left arm, and you can get out with some dignity, right? Without making, you know, a really bad face and throwing out a backbone, throwing out a vertebrae or something, slipping a disc. I kind of wonder if slipping a disc is even real. Or is that just something spine surgeons and chiropractors got on board with? Because they could say, yeah, you slipped a disc. Slipping the 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 disc. On the road, I write a lot of great songs. That one's called Slip of the Disc. Walk a dog, walk too far. Pull the leash just a little too hard. Next thing you know, at the chiropractor, they said your backbone is fucking fractured. Slip a disc. Slip a disc. Slip the disc. Anyway, that could be a hit song, but I don't feel like finishing it right now. So if you guys want to finish it in the comments, go ahead. But I have all the rights to the song. No, you don't get any royalties. All to me, so I can pay for my Camaro. gonna have my first major repair on the job on this trip here. But yeah, I had to stop and take a picture. Take a couple
Turn right
of,
onto Walnut Street.
there
Then
she
at
is
the next
again.
stop sign,
Every
you'll
single
turn
time
right.
I'm in mid-sentence, she has to cut me off. I swear, are you working with my wife? I swear, she must have programmed this thing. Anyway, oh my God, Rocky Mountain cannabis right there. I didn't know they had cannabis. Are we still in, where are we? Are we in New Mexico? We must be, because they don't do that in Texas. So anyway, didn't mean to stop there.